you have those concepts of who has your money and how you can give them something, you always win.
Yeah. How would you advise somebody to find something that they like do all the time and it doesn't really feel like work?
It's progression, right? Like at first, what we do now felt like fucking work because there really was no progression. We didn't see the outcome of it, right? Mm-hmm. Until you see some progression and you see that satisfaction come in. It's like checking that board off. You get that satisfaction, right? Same shit. As long as you can find satisfaction, you're happy with it. Whatever you want, and you can see it's. I think let me rephrase this. It's about what you're doing now is gonna get you to your end goal. If what you're doing now isn't going to get your end goal, then you have no satisfaction with it, right? But if you see it getting to your end goal, you have the most satisfaction. You're willing to work for it, you know?
That's a great fucking point. So then, you like when it first felt like working, you weren't seeing like the progression. Would you say that you have to like basically just push for a while and you just have to like get over that hump, like that activation energy, to where it's then like downhill from there?
Yeah, because think about it, 99.9% of people will quit a month in. If something takes 6 months to do and they don't know that, they're going to put a month in and be like, this fucking sucks, you know?
Yeah, that's true. I can kind of attest to that, like with lifting. Like I'd always like try to go to the gym in like 7th, 8th, and 9th grade, 10th grade, you know, and I'd only go to the gym like 3 times a week, and then I'd stop after a few months because I'm like, I'm not seeing any results. You know, like whatever. But then like junior year, I started lifting with a buddy, and we went every day for like 6 months, and I got fucking big, you know, and I saw the results, and I was hooked. And ever since then, like I go to the gym at least 4 times a week.
Yeah. It's about like the daily activities too. When you go with your buddy, you probably went every fucking day, right?
Every fucking day, yeah.
And that daily thing, it's routine too. If you can do the same thing over, if you want to break routine, stop doing it for a month. If you want to keep routine, do it for a fucking month, right?
Good point. Build that habit.
Exactly.
I think, yeah, because then like you start to mold your daily activities around it, and it becomes routine.
Exactly. All it is, man.
Yeah.
All it is.
Shit. So how do you know that you're on the right track with these?
I feel the pressure going in different ways, right? And I kind of see what will make us get there. If we need more money, go to places that have more money. Sell the real estate, right? Mm-hmm. We missed $120,000 of profit, $160,000 of profit, right? If we would have sold it, but you just see that, you anticipate saying, how do I do that? Then go after it. You see other people do it. Real estate's not hard. It's so common. Like it's not common sense because there's a lot of like detailed bullshit about it. But if there's anybody can get their real estate license, anybody, it's not that difficult. That's a good point. But it's the people who actually go at it and have a plan that will actually make a lot of money. If people get the real estate license, my mom has the real estate license. Love my mom to death, but is she ever gonna do anything with it? No, unless I give her some property. But at the same time, like, is it ever going to happen unless she works at it? No.
True.
Same thing with anything. Again, if I told you you'd be a millionaire if you worked at one thing for a year, you'd probably do it. But there's no such thing as that, right?
Yeah.
There's only, I'm working now, a month in, nothing's happened. Fuck. You don't know the end process. You don't know what the end process is gonna be. Do we know what the end process is gonna be? No. I have a pretty good fucking idea because I've seen who my friends that do it. I understand what's gonna happen. But do I actually know? No. That's an idea.
Yeah. And that's why you have to love the process then.
Exactly. It's about coming in every day. Fuck, I live here. It's about coming in every day and working at it. And worst case, we tumble down the mountain a little bit. I can always make money now.
Yeah. Yeah, you got those skills.
Exactly. I'll have enough money very soon when if I sell one of these companies. The tech is where you make millions. And if you get on Forbes too.
Do you see yourself being on 30 Under 30?
I'm gonna be on it.
Okay, fam.
Like, it's not just gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Why this is one of my short. Tell asked me a couple days ago, what was my short-term goal? Get 30 and 30. A friend made it. So I don't call it luck. I call it good situation, and you put the work into it in the end.
Yeah. Yeah. Luck is where, hard work meets opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it? Yeah. Preparation meets opportunity. It's
like Gary Vee said. If you look at the people our age that are making millions of dollars, they hit the opportunity at a 1 in a million shot.
Mm-hmm.
Same with us, right? In a sense, we saw, I think I've more predicted it, but we saw the opportunity and we went for it, right? And we see making $1 million isn't hard.
True.
It's just that we get those skills, we'll slowly get those skills, or quickly depending on whatever happens, to get those skills and make $1 million. Mm-hmm. Once you hit the $1 million, you know how you did it. It's not like you're getting $1 million from your family, right? Or like lottery winners, they lose that $1 million because they never knew what it took to get up there.
True.
If we make $1 million, we go, okay, it took this, and this. I know how to invest my money now because we've already done it to make that $1 million, right? Reinvest in yourself, reinvest in property, reinvest in stocks, whatever that is. We've met those people that actually have done it, so we're not just gonna blow it real fast.
Yeah.
The work fucking took a long time, so I'm not gonna fucking try to blow that.
Yeah, and like Gary, for example, he says like it takes a long time to build something that's real, and so I kind of consider these guys like, you know, Bezos and Gates. I mean, sure, they're at the top of their fucking field, but you know, they like built something that's real, and so that's why they've stayed relevant for so long. There's so many people I feel like that just like pop up for a year, maybe two. You know, they just blow up and then they just kind of like go away because they didn't build anything real, and it was just like sensation around them, hype.
It's that one hit wonder. Or what we see a lot nowadays is people pitching classes. I believe that unless you're like Ty Lopez, because he has the media, so that's what he built off it, right? But a lot of people pitching classes will never be able to build something great. Because they're looking for short-term, easy money, and they're providing no value to the customers.
Yeah.
Like, if I bought somebody's class and you gave me no value, I would never buy anything from them. And that word spreads pretty fucking fast. They're selling you the game of becoming a millionaire when 99.999% of them will never become a millionaire. Because what they're making their money off of is selling you the dream, right? If you look at a lot of these YouTube stars that have 100,000 followers, right? Even if they convert 5%, right, at, let's say, $200. That's a lot of fucking money. Because let's say our media blows up, we're gonna have fucking dope cars, just because it gets views.
Yeah.
Right. So you're gonna pay the company has to. We'll do the Ty Lopez thing on the bottom. If you look at Ty Lopez, shout out to the people. He has like these cars are paid for by his company as a deduction.
Really?
Yep, they're company cars.
I don't know. I kind of like Ty Lopez.
No, I like him too. I think it's kind of. I don't really watch him too much, but like.
I don't either, but
he sells the dream, right? That's how he's making a lot of fucking money. The content he's selling costs no money to make. It costs us time. It costs us cameras, right? So say this camera, he buys a new camera $1,000, but two courses sell that camera. It's not like actually providing real value in the sense of he provides value now because he gives good insight of business, which is useful, right? That's what Gary Vee does. That's what Grant Cardone does. But just because he's selling these courses, there's not too much value in them, right? So what is he really selling? He's not selling anything that like nothing can help you out in the future or really make you money. I wonder how many people actually really made $1 million or made a full-time living doing what he says on his courses.
Dude, very small number. Definitely a very small number. Now that you got me thinking, I've seen a lot of his videos, but unlike Gary Vee, I can't pull 1 million of his quotes out of my head. I couldn't even really pull one of his quotes out of my head.
Because he's trying to sell you shit.
Yeah.
That's his end game, is to get you money in your pocket. The one thing I really like about Gary Vee is he doesn't expect anything.
Do you think that's also in part because he has like VaynerMedia and he's already got like these big companies
100%.
that are bringing in a ton of money, so he's not even doing it for the money?
Exactly. That's what we're doing here, right? We're taking the money we're making and we're not trying to make money off this stuff.
True.
Because in the end, people will see more value out of what we give via no money. Because we're not giving a fucking affiliate links. We don't want to make money that way. We're not selling courses like everybody else does. If you want to find any of our shit, go fucking find it online. Like, have fun doing that.
Yeah.
But like, that shows up differently. Once this whole entrepreneurship craze goes down, people understand that who's giving value, and they're gonna go to that.
I mean, the only problem is I feel like you have to find that fine balance between like value add but not giving up like proprietary secrets.
True. We want to give them as much stuff we possibly can. As much stuff as we possibly can. I want to just build as much content as possible.
Yeah.
If we get 5 fucking views on 100 pieces, not bad. 500 views.
Yeah.
Exactly. Think about it like that. And then one of these will pop. Like if you look at the channel right now, we have 2 that popped.
2 that popped. Yeah.
12,000 views.
And then I mean, dude, I'm thinking the mentality of like the money will take care of itself.
Yeah. No, it definitely will, right? Again, we have the base. It's like a lot of YouTubers. They're trying to get their base off of YouTube, right? It's hard. It's very hard. We already have the base that will fund everything. Fine with that.
True.
And it brings some useful content up because people actually know we're actually doing shit. You know.
Mm-hmm.
We sell a $2 million house. We're chilling. You know, people are like, oh fuck. It's more than somebody makes in a year.
Yeah. More than most people make in a year.
We do with one house. And think about if we can get 30. So out of the states we have, 50% of them we could have had a house, right? If we have 30, let's say that means we have 15 houses. And if we can actually sell the houses, that means we make $1.8 million.
That's a lot. That's a lot of fucking
For
space.
somebody that's our age, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, no, honestly, like, it's pretty amazing, like, what you've been able to do. Like, because when you put it into that perspective of last year, or when
When did we
I
start?
mean, when we met for the first time in December 2016, you hadn't even started this, basically.
I started April 26, 2017.
17? Jesus Christ, dude.
Been a year and 2
Been-
months.
Yeah, barely. Not even 2 months. Year and a month and a half.
And we've grown to have a fucking warehouse. We're almost gonna have 2 warehouses.
More than 10x.
No one else is gonna do doing what we're doing. No one else can do what we're doing because we have all that shit planned out. We have the
It's
background
retarded,
for it. Exactly. And we're still one base of company. We're still a resale company.
Mm-hmm.
We just have the software for resale, we have the media for resale, and we have the estate that we resale, and real estate that we resale. It's all based on the same concept, right? It's a physics concept, right? We go from one and then we grow up from that, right? What's the base thing we can do, and then grow from that.
Yeah.
Right?
That core concept, that tree trunk,
Mm-hmm.
that all the branches branch out from.
Exactly. That's actually really good. I like that.
So, is your strategy to make this all come true just to show up every day and fucking put in 14 hours?
Yeah, that's all we can ask for, right? It's
Good point.
It's the work ethic and the strategy behind it. If you don't have the work ethic, but you have strategy, what's gonna happen? Nothing will get done in the day. If you only have work ethic and no strategy, you can be a day laborer that digs ditches, right? So it's that mixture between both of those, which actually makes you something that you can really, really grasp onto, right?
Yeah.
Working hard doesn't make you money. Strategy doesn't make you money. But those two combined, that's where the cheddar's at.
Huh.
And it's about feeling, right? So think about it like this. If you feel pressure, right? You can feel it when somebody touches you on the skin, right?
Yeah.
You kind of feel that in business too. Like
How so?
Like if I feel right now, I can feel that like we have pressure from these estates, right?
Mhm.
And then we miss an opportunity. So for real estate, so we have pressure right here too. You look at like the cap numbers or the money that can be made,
Yeah.
and you just go, that pressure is pretty fucking heavy, right?
Okay.
I know the pressure from Silicon Valley for the tech, dude. That's massive pressure. I can feel that too. It's just depending on that that's right. And we'll know if that's right once we start experimenting, right? It's just an experiment. It's a couple $1,000s worth of experiment, right? If
Yeah.
we get that done, awesome.
Yeah. And I mean, I was like watching a video, they're like, what's the worst that can happen if you're an entrepreneur and you go bankrupt? You know, like, you have a bad credit score.
Yeah, I live with my mom again. I don't go fuck.
Yeah, you move back in with your mom.
Yeah.
You can start, and like our whole entire mantra is with this like project that we're doing, like you can start a business with almost no money.
Exactly. It's the excuses that piss me off, right? What I fucking hate, like you hear it all the time with Gary Vee, is people giving me excuses. Like I have friends that they're like, oh, like I don't have any money, blah blah blah. Yo, work then.
Yeah.
But they want to hang out with their buddies fucking 10 hours a day. They want to drink booze fucking Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays.
They don't want to be accountable. They don't want to have responsibility.
Exactly. If you're not worried to lose the 25K for software,
Mm-hmm.
well, then you can never build software then.
That's a good point.
I don't look at money as in the sense of like risking anymore, right? It's just money.
It's just a tool.
It's just a tool. It's just a tool. Are you fucking pissed that you lost your wrench to work on your car? No, you're like, fuck, I gotta buy a new one. But you just buy another one, right? We just gain more money. There's so much money out there, dude, that like why can't it be art?
Like every time you spend money, you just have to have that mentality of like, there's more where that came from. It's the wealth already exists. You just have to capture it.
Mm-hmm. There's a really interesting video that kind of like changed my perspective. Is this guy talks about he went bankrupt, right?
Mhm.
But he made $4 million the next day by selling these watches, right? You go to where these people have money, that's where the money can come to you, right? Find who has your fucking money. Grant Cardone says all the time. Find who has your fucking money and grab that shit, man. Give them something. You have to offer them something, or I'm not gonna give out that cash.
Yeah.
Offer them something that they want. Get something in return, which is money.
That's an interesting perspective. Find someone that has your money. That's a great sales tactic.
Who has your money?
Because then that changes like the mindset.
Like, think about what we're doing right now. Who has our money in the States, right? People that have a lot of money and they have deceased, right?
Yeah.
That's who we're looking for. And we give them better value than our competitors by far. So why wouldn't they go with us? We'll get some of their cash, but we're giving them more value than anybody else. If you have those concepts of who has your money and how you can give them something, you always win.
Yeah.